Hello and welcome to all you Capricorns out there. This is your monthly horoscope for Capricorn for November. First of all, I want to thank all you dear Capricorns who are giving me energy by watching this video, by subscribing, by commenting or ordering a reading. It is lovely. I appreciate it very, very much. That's why I'm doing these horoscopes and these extra horoscopes here. Now let's get into your astrology. Capricorn, you are a cardinal sign, and the things that are happening in November are not in cardinal signs. That is a good thing. Enjoy that it's not a life-changing month for most of you. I say most of you because these are collective readings, right? You could be happenings like a moon you could be having, for instance, a moon at 16 degrees of Taurus. Then of course this is going to be a live event month for you. So you have to stick to the whole horoscope. But in general for Capricorns, this is quite not the most life exchanging month. It doesn't always have to be like that, right? Thank you very much. You can enjoy your life. And but what is going on? I want to talk about the eclipse. I want to talk about Venus going from Scorpio to Sagittarius. And I want to talk about the Mars square Neptune. First of all, that eclipse is for you happening in a fellow earth sign. So yes, the eclipse is stressful. It's in the sign of Taurus. And why is it stressful? Because it's with that Saturn-Uranus square, which is all about, we all experience that we want to stick to the old, but we also want to go to the new. And we don't want to leave the old, but we are going to want to the new. But without leaving the old, it's not happening. You see, it's a bit frustrating energy for you Capricorns. It's not that frustrating. Why? Because this eclipse is trining your energy. This is happening in a very nice house, the 5th house. So the moon, the north node, Uranus, it's all in your 5th house and trining your energy. So you see, even if it's having squares and whatnot, it's trining your energy. So it's like a bit of a break even, you could say there. But definitely new chances for you to free yourself up when it comes to your hobbies, when it comes to doing things from the heart, when it comes to be creative, to feel inspired, to have fun for sure. This could mean a new romance, absolutely, with this energy. And with you having Capricorn planets around 16 degrees, you definitely are going to feel this very positive energy. Or doing something with your child, or your child is going through a phase where it's maybe a bit rebellious, but liberating to see how they are growing and how they are shifting into little adults, you know, that kind of stuff. And that is very, very rewarding. Yes, it is not always easy when it comes to your self-worth, Saturn in your 2nd house. When it comes to your money, yes, children cost money. My goodness me. Or when it comes to, you want to also, if you want to have fun, like traveling, and it all costs money, doesn't it? Yes, there is still that Saturn there blocking it. And but Saturn is you. So mostly it's you that is blocking your own enthusiasm, you could say. Now, how to solve this? By doing little things. That's the Taurus thing. Appreciating the little things. Appreciating a nice cup of coffee, having with a friend, you know, an hour talk with a cup of coffees. Anyway, you see those little things. That's what Taurus is very good at, and that's what the universe is asking all of us. You know, doing these Taurian things that give us security, that gives us solidness. So you're going to get like epiphanies with being more secure when it comes to how you enjoy yourself, for sure. Now, Venus is in the Scorpio, in the highest point of your horoscope up until the 17th. So if you want to have a new job, you have to do the interview, put on the charm, and you will be charmed for sure. With Venus transiting your 10th house, someone could help you with having a job, or there could be a boss that is very Venusian-like, that is helping you out, and that is helping you with a career as well. So that is positive. And then it shifts into your 11th house, which is great. Venus in Sagittarius in the, what am I saying? What am I saying? I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Mea culpa. What I was saying about Venus in the 10th house and with the career, it was not correct. It was not correct. And it has to be in your 11th house. Now, when I do these things that are going wrong here, this is not to justify myself. I'm not going to cut it out. Normally I do that. I redo it because I made a mistake, but I'm going to keep it in because for some, I believe in synchronicities, and for some, this was the message. If you are saying, Veerle, what the hell were you talking about when you were talking about Venus in the 10th house with the career stuff? There's no bosses that are helping me out. Then this is really applicable for you. For dear Capricorns, Venus in your 11th house, it's lovely. I love it for you. Venus in the 11th house is one of my favorite transits. I have that natally, Venus in the 11th house. And that is a very, you know, it's enjoying yourself with your friends. It's enjoying yourself in social circus. It's when you have your own business, getting a bit more money there. Venus in the 11th, it's in financial house. If you have your own business, you're attracting money. It's the 2nd house from the 10th house. You could be having very intense conversations, very intense moments, but deep, true, loving moments with your friends. Also with goals for the future. You could be aiming for them and you could be really, really loving it. And then Venus shifts into your 12th house, so Sagittarius, around the 17th of the month. And that is a bit more withdrawing. Or in a good way, it's doing things for other people. And you don't expect anything in return. You know, for the people who truly need it, doing something for them is the best way of Venus in the 12th house. Or it's doing some stuff that you love to do by yourself. Like going to the movies, just you, because you like that movie, your spouse might not like it, and you're going to the movies yourself with a bit of popcorn, and you're enjoying me time. The pitfall for Venus in the 12th is to go for things that you can't get, right? So then you are fooling yourself, that's hurtful as well, you know. And then last but not least, Mars in your 6th house, squaring up to Neptune. What is that all about? It's not the most important thing for you, but it's a retrograde. So around the 30th and 31st of October, Mars went backwards in your 6th house. So again, this is thinking about here. This is the work area. This is your routines area. If you're not working, this is your day-to-day life. The things that you do in a day-to-day way just to stay healthy, just to stay good. That's the 6th house. And it's squaring up to Neptune and it's going backwards. What does that mean? It means that you are reviewing how you do your routines. And I think for Capricorns, this is something that they really like in the end. So the things that you do, with a retrograde, the good thing about a retrograde is that you stand still and you can look back at what you're doing that was not so good in the past. So what was it about your routines that was not so efficient? It's the 6th house of efficiency. What did you do at the workplace or in your routines that is not efficient? You could, for instance, do a routine that at noon you go back to home to eat at home and then you go back to the workplace, and that is a lot of hours that you lose. Maybe you're not going to go home anymore, but you shift your routine towards going to a nice coffee place next to the work, and there you can have a nice cup of tea, you can talk to someone, and you can eat something, and you know, Gemini talking to someone. So you're standing still with changing some routines. In the long run, you implement them when Mars goes direct, like on the midst of January. Then you implement these new things. But you're now trialing and erroring, so to speak, of the routines. And that is a good thing for you. On, of course, more important levels, this could mean a job. That you're saying, this is not a job for me anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And that's a good thing. And it's going to make you very insecure because Mars squares Neptune. But that's normal. Embrace that insecurity. So you are in a mode of alertness, in a mode of analyzing, looking at what's going on. And then when Mars goes direct around the midst of January, off you go. Anyway, a bit of everything here for you this month. I like it very much. I hope you do as well. Make the best out of it. And see you next time. Bye-bye.